Believe it or not, all of my problems started right here with an episode of Supernatural. Sam and Dean fight demons, vampires, witches, and ghosts. I never thought that watching the show would end in me fighting demons of my own, but it has. I thought my new career would help me pursue my dreams of writing my own series. But that notion was short lived when I had to deal with sexual harassment cover ups and illegal activity. A manager in training murdered his parents and came to work soon after. But on that fateful day in the parking garage, I learned about more illegal activity and that 2 more murders had been committed. That was my final straw. Oh my goodness, so we are coming to you with episode 2. We are in Charleston, South Carolina. We arrived yesterday and, well, we are leaving the Hawthorne Suites by Wyndham. What was your favorite part of that stay? Because I don't see no smile on your face right now.
If it wasn't the shower head coming off, it might have been a few roaches crawling around in the motel. It might have been fruit flies flying all around our face. It might have been the $16 refund we got back.
Oh, the toilet that didn't flush.
Yeah, and the toilet that didn't flush.
So, not a great start to the first trip, but we're going to head to Folly Beach Pier. Look at you hot.
Yeah.
Hot and tired. Oh, well, he's so tired because last night, arrival time. Last night, he had a visit from a friend here. He's got a friend that we hung out with until the wee hours of the morning, him later than I did. And it was funny because it was just sharing old school experiences of like Steve and his dad and just growing up. And so it was definitely an insightful thing to kind of hear stuff from the aspect of how his friends saw everything. So it was a cool evening.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah.
It was really good to see him.
All right. So yeah, we didn't know like where we were staying until his friend told us last night that we were staying in the cut. So this is our Supernatural episode. So even if you're not a fan, it's just gonna be fun. We are such huge Supernatural fans. But I'm gonna be Dean. I am so Dean. Like, this is my Impala. You're Sam. You're totally Sam. More Dean. Why are you more Dean?
For one, I can smack 6 cheeseburgers to ease.
Oh shoot. I totally forgot about those daggone cheeseburgers. Okay. You were totally Dean. So, that's weird though, because I've always had a thing for Dean, so that's kind of creepy. That's just wrong. I'm your mom.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
So that makes me, you know what? I'll be Samantha. No, that's kind of just strange because, like, we're black and I'm a woman. As a matter of fact, if we ever played on an episode, who would you be? You don't even know. I know who I would be, but you'd have to read the book for that to be funny or at least listen to it. I'd totally be the wife of God. I'm just saying, that is hilarious. You know what? You could be my son. I guess you'd be my son, Steven. You're down for that? Alright, so yeah. I got the perfect thing. Guess who your dad would play? Oh, you can't even guess, can you?
What's his name?
He's Solby the trickster.
I was thinking.
Who? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Crowley.
Yeah, because I mean, the trickster ends up being an angel that's a good guy.
Oh, dang, that's a good one. So yeah, his dad is going to be the king of hell.
Crowley or Lucifer. Bruce Thompson might be Lucifer.
Ooh, that's a good one right there. That's what I'm saying. So, we already figured that his uncle, I wish he was not at work right now. You know what? Let's give him a call. He's like, hey, is she going the right way, mama? Let's see if we can get Uncle Sean on the phone. I guess this is so unsafe right here.
That's my life, nigga.
You said what?
That's my life.
It's horrible. I just called with you said. We ride or die together. As a matter of fact, I'd rather it be a ride. So my car. What's up, Sean? What you doing? So no, we just was calling, checking. We was laughing because have you ever watched Supernatural?
Yeah, I think that's so.
Oh man.
I'm looking for
Right? Well, we decided we were doing this whole little episode, and I was like, all right, Steven is Dean. I wanted to be Dean. But I'm Sam, right? And I was like, who's your dad? I was like, your dad's the trickster. He was like, no, my dad's the king of hell. we guess you'll be Castiel. Like, I can see you in a trench coat. Does that. What? He's like the angel they roll with. You guys know he get everything. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, much better. We can hear you coming through the car now.
That's good.
Steven's all quiet.
Hello. I'm gonna give y'all a call later. When I get off work. I get time to see what y'all at.
All right, sounds good. So,
Sean.
Uncle
Y'all
Sean.
know about Uncle Sean.
What you got to tell him about Uncle? We love Uncle Sean, but what you got to tell him about Uncle
People
Sean?
know about Uncle Sean.
People know.
Uncle Sean's a legend.
But what's funny is like he talks with his hands, so we love it. Like whenever we do this, we know we're referring to Uncle Sean. 4 miles. So we got 4 miles to go. So we were in the McDonald's the other day, and this is why he gets the whole just Dean title here. I can't even take it. Like he smashed all these burgers, and was it a chicken sandwich? And then he's like, I think I need a fry. I don't even know how he fit all this daggone food in. So yeah, he can take the whole Dean thing.
I don't know how that surprised you. I won that food. I was the youngest kid ever in that one food challenge.
Oh, I forgot about the food
Triple
challenge.
the food.
Oh, I think I got a picture of the food challenge on my
16
Facebook.
pancakes, 10 egg omelet, little potatoes, biscuits.
You're like youngest kid to win it. And I remember I was home that day, and I got this picture, and I saw this food. And then I saw he crushed it. Wait, then he came home.
I was dead.
He didn't eat no more for like a long time.
It's a good 7-day period, grace period. I had to give myself a fucking eat another meal.
But you know what? That reminds me. This is, as a matter of fact, right now, this is going to be funny Steven stories. That reminds me of when you were on the cruise ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this dude, you know, it's all you can eat food on the cruise. He eats like there is no tomorrow. And then he comes back to the room, he's laying in the bed. Oh, I'm like, why did you eat so much? You remember what you told me?
I remember it was funny. I forgot what I said exactly though.
He said, it's only going to hurt until I digest it.
I mean,
And I was like, he's
facts,
right. I had to leave him alone. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? That reminds me of another funny story. He's probably going to be so mad for me telling it, but I am telling it. Steven was 10 years old. You know what I'm going to tell.
Yeah.
He came home. He went on a weekend trip with my mom to Philly. He came home like just chunky. And I was like, how can you leave for 3 days and come back and just blow up? So my mom was like, look, here's what happened. So my aunt has this like little side store on the outside in this corner of Philadelphia next to McDonald's. So Steven is at the McDonald's and somebody gave him $1, right? Steven was like, oh, they gave me money. I'm going to the McDonald's and buying some food. So he figured he could stand on that corner and keep getting money.
I was working that corner.
Oh my goodness. And then my mom was like, oh my goodness, they think you're homeless. They are feeding you because they think you're homeless.
I was getting hot cakes, double cheeseburgers. It was the time of my life, honestly.
At 10 years old, he was panhandling and didn't even
You gotta
know
get
it.
it how you get it. You know what I'm saying? I was getting it for sure.
Man, he came home and I had to sneak the carbs out of his diet. I couldn't believe it. It was like somebody took a little pump and just like pumped him up in 3 days. Yeah, there are some funny Steven stories for sure. He's still laughing. Yeah, so we're gonna get ready and head to the next place. And so you know what's going to follow this video. We're going to roll right into the Steve perspective, where he's just going to open up more and more. And I am trying to keep this part light just because my book is so serious that I want people to see the other side of me. You know, what happened to me, that's not who I am. Like, this is the me Stephen always knew. So that's the side I want people to see of me. But he opened up to me last night and told me something that I had no idea about, as he was telling his friend James, you know, things that he's kept hidden, and it's deep, and I just can't wait for this next portion, you know, what's coming out.
This is for chapters 3 and 5. This is when my mom first started working out Gold Key. I remember that it put a lot of stress on her. I remember this because I used to come home every day and I used to sit at the front of her bed, and we used to both just kind of just talk about the positives of our day and the negatives. And I just remember there was a lot of negatives with my mom with working with Gold Key. But we got really close during this time because of those talks, and we also were watching the same shows together. And on the other hand, my brother, he was on the way to college, but he was struggling because my dad wouldn't sign his papers for financial aid. I just remember it being really hard on him, and he got super stressed. He ended up leaving the house, and I remember that hurt because we stayed in the same room like my whole entire childhood, so it was kind of like a big change for me. And that's pretty much it for 3 to 5. Stick around for the next Steve's perspective.